Did I just bypass an entire encounter? Good morning, mes amis. C'est bon? Welcome back to Darksiders 3 with me, Seshto, the great big cactus, Cactius primaris, the archipelago of cacti nations. I have many names, and they're always adding on to the list. So, in the last episode, we did some dungeon exploring, if I remember right. So we traveled through the areas after defeating Sloth. We did some creeping, we did some crawling, and we found ourselves in the swamplands, just as our Lord and Savior, Michael Zaki, had always intended for us. So, let's take our first steps.
This trek would be much easier on horseback. Too soon.
Again, you're here to watch, not to speak.
Oh, I'm here for much more than that.
Is dying on your agenda?
A threat.
I haven't decided yet.
The funny thing is, Fury has a historically low tolerance for a lot of things, but she's tolerating so much of this smack talk from the Watcher. I don't get it. I really don't. If I was Fury, I would have smacked her straight away and just been done with it. There's a man in a chair. Okay. Nice dodge. Nice dodge. Bad dodge. Ooh, terrible. Nice dodge. Nice dodge. Terrible dodge. Nice dodge. Oh my lord. Bad dodge, bad dodge. Good dodge. Good dodge. Nice dodge. Very nice. Okay, lovely. That was a very interesting awakening. A very interesting first look at the enemies that we're going to be fighting on this journey. A man in a chair. Okay, we'll use our flame. Activate our wrath. Just to quickly deal with these enemies. Oh, I've actually been collecting respites as well. I forgot I had that enhancement on. A very useful enhancement. Do this to break the guard. More break the guard. Lovely. Oh, there's a second. Now something is preparing something behind me. Oh, you're summoning them. I see. Okay. They die? No? We're gonna heal? It's a very impactful opening to an episode. Very high octane. Look at that. But we survived. Not a single death. Let the record show there was not a single death. Until now. Hello, Spooky. Oh, are you gonna drop from there? You look like you're both going to drop from there. So I'm not going to incite chaos upon myself. I'm gonna choose another path. We take, I think, you, and we push you over there. So over there, we jump up. Everything is hunky-dory. Before we do that, though, I am going to do a little trickery. Little trickery, little trickery, little trickery. Chill, 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 chill. Sir, it was just a bit of trickery. Don't take it so seriously. It was just a trifle, just a bit of trickery. What a silly sausage. Ouch. Can you fall off, please? Please? But I think I've got a good thing here. Got a good thing here. Perfect. And another. How fun. How lovely. There is another. I'm just going to spam you with the same attack. Because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Now, point. We did get an invigoration core, which is mighty spectacular for the longevity of Fury. Let's just go here. Out of the corner of my eye, I see things. Now, will this work? I believe it does. Ingenuity at its finest. Look at that, I can even change in the vents. Change the ambient lighting. Calm death. Violent death. Okay, so where are we now? In an office building, I believe. I am the foreman. Okay. Drop down here. A Volgrim. How lovely. A sight most pleasurable to mine eyes. And no shortcut, but that's okay. Volgrim, I have wares if you have coin. I mean, other way around. You have wares because I have coin.
Take your time.
I believe there's nothing here that I want. Maybe these, but how many do I have in general? I have 11. I think it was 12. So what I might do, serpent holes. We're going to go to the Maker's Forge. Yeah, the Maker's Forge. We're going to upgrade the enhancement because I think the enhancement needed just 12. So we'll buy that last one off Volgrim now. And then fully upgrade the enhancement.
Take your time.
So we'll buy that.
As you wish.
And then off to Ulthane. Right, Ulthane, I need to request your services. I've got an enhancement that needs enhancing, lad. Can you do it for me before I lose my temper at this the lack of communication that we're having?
How can a hammer be of Saul right? Let's see what I can do for you.
This one, and that is perfect. Yeah, that's it. An Essence of a Chosen. I think this is a really good one. I do think this is a really good enhancement. So I'm willing to make that jump. So let's do it.
Didn't think it was possible, but now you're even.
There we go.
deadlier.
Brilliant. What about weapons?
To lay down a mighty
Could.
hand, are we?
Could potentially. Could do this. Could will do this. That's beautiful.
You're even dead. Interesting.
Right. I'd say that was a very, very, very worthwhile trip. Back to the swamps. Back in the swamplands. The place where I belong. Oh man. It's the pigeons.
I smell pigeon. The angels were made to call this their nest.
For now, you'll be there too if I don't learn the truth about rampage.
Ouch. Ouch. I didn't realize they'd all die. Holy moly, they got melted. Literally melted. What have I become? Who am I becoming? This power. It's too much for one person to contain. It's the Eye of Sauron, lodged in my breast. It fuels me with purposes beyond this realm. It fills me with the strength of Maya and Valar alike. I will become something. We will go this way. And then up here. Perfect. Is that a griffin? That's a griffin. That's an undead griffin. That's an enemy. Yeah. Ooh. 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 Oh, tasteful. Mmm. Mmm. That was pretty good, huh? That was pretty good, huh? 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 It's pretty good, huh? Okay. Enough patting myself on the back. Although I am learning a lot about new viable strategies. So I'm going to start relying more on my arcane dodges or my arcane counterattacks instead of focusing on whip counterattacks. So every time I dodge and it goes slow-mo, basically what my goal is instead of pressing square, which is what I'm currently pressing, which is the whip counterattack, press triangle to do the flame dash, because that's doing like 700 damage. And that is a good amount of damage. Positively atrocious. No, it seems like that was a dead end. So perhaps try around the corner. Over these buses. Yes. Potentially looks kind of promising. I missed it, but it's okay. Boom. I know how these guys work. They spend too long attacking and too long winding up out of their blocking animation. So you can kind of hit them, stun lock them into the block animation, and then just hold your heavy attack or your arcane attack, your triangle, and pretty much fight and kill with little resistance in the end.
Out of the way, angel scum! Your will see.
Look at that, mate. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Yep. Okay, this guy I might have to kill every time, just because he's 100% in the way. What a dodge. Look at that, 700. 700. $500. Oh, the damage, my gosh. Oh, you're coming after me. Pourquoi? There you go. That is how it should have been the first time. And I'm disappointed in myself that that wasn't the case. But redemption. Bump, 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 bump. Fire, fire, fire. PK fire. I'm gonna have so much fun with this fire. I am telling you. Right off the get-go. How does this work? Ah. Over there, please. Thank you. Now I climb. And I jump. There we go. And then I jump again. Da-da-da-da-da. Bump. Bump. Gonna go through here. Just gonna explore a bit. Just to see what the haps is. This looks like something, but I'm not sure. So I'm going to try and grab that first. Oh, they've seen me. All right, let's try down here. Let's see what this all is about. It doesn't seem too hard to get back up anyway. So, ooh, yes, 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 yes. You can drop the gloop. And you're going to eat the gloop. Fantastic. So we'll take you. I'm gonna throw you there. And you'll blow it. Do you mind? I'm trying to puzzle over here. I don't have time for your violent nature. It's actually quite inconvenient. So go away. And we throw you there. Beautiful. And that lets us out. But what's in here? How does one... Ah, this is the shortcut to how we got in. Okay, so... Okay. That explains nothing to me. I felt, but it's okay. It was intentional. It's intentional. Completely intentional. There we go. Perfect dodge. Using the canyon or using the crater as cover. And traded. But luckily that health upgrade I did earlier. By the way, I did a health upgrade earlier. Did help with that trade quite nicely. Oh, there's one more. Well, don't I feel like a silly goose right now? Now there's 0. Just as it should have been. Right. What's over here? Nothing I can do yet. And over here is an item. And now I'm looking over. Where am I going? I'm drawing a bit of a blank here. So am I supposed to go here and then to the side here? A Humi!
No!
Hello, Humi.
Please!
Well, that was a nice find. Now, as for the rest of this... Perfect. Da-da-da-da-dun. I have item. I have item. That's all that matters. Okay, so it doesn't seem like there's anything more we can do in this place. So I'm gonna come out. And... is there anything I can do here? Right, that takes me back out. much confusion is being had. So I guess we just jump. Ah, so it does stop after a while. Right. This has caused another conundrum. No, it hasn't. I was just overthinking. I was massively overthinking.
Hardly the heavenly outpost I was expecting.
When we go in,
We're going in?
keep your mouth shut for a change.
I wasted so much time on that. Right, but finally, we've reconvened with progression.
Mistress, they don't look happy to see us.
They shouldn't be.
Hordes of heaven, you know who I am, what I am. If you would see the sun set this day, you will...
Feel the burn of heaven's blade!
Good. I hate you.
Finally, someone shut her up.
Is your vaunted leader afraid of me? Destroy you all before he defeats me.
Was a dodge. That should have been a counter. Okay, that is. I'll take that. A champion. Panic button. Panic button. Panic button's not doing anything. The panic button is not doing anything. Panic button's not doing anything.
When you take your last breath, remember it was an angel who sent you to hell! Push it! You don't have your brothers to support you now! By my soul, you will be cleansed!
Oh, sugar. Sugar, sugar, sugar. Oh, I knew it.
An abomination!
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew I locked myself in too many animations. I lost my rhythm. Why am I so far behind? Oh no. Wait, so are you telling me, right, that entire building is optional because you could just glide over? Is that the gist of what exactly happened over here? Where did you have the audacity? Where? Stop, Fury, please. Now is not the time to go absolutely apeshit. I just, that is such nonsense over there. For them to tell you that, oh yeah, you can make that. That's such nonsense. Oh man. Now I've got to deal with these piddly angels. I've got to attack all of them again. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. This is going to take a while. This is going to take an absolute while. I can feel it in my bones. This is going to be one hell of an ordeal. Ugh. I don't want to do this. This is annoying. This is so annoying. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. What? 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 Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. What's just happened here? Have I done a thing? Sir,
Horseman,
Have
lay
I-
your vengeance on lust.
have I just...
Swift and deadly.
Have I? No.
Perhaps your threat will keep him in line.
Doubtful. Would you trust him?
I'm not the one that has to. Also, trust isn't part of a Watcher's vocabulary. Present company included, of course.
Ugh, insufferable ghost.
Did I just bypass an entire encounter? Wait, but then...
Lust must be vanquished.
Hold on.
All our sakes.
That's bad. That's not good. Because if I didn't do the cutscene, then I don't have the crossblade. Which means I can't do the puzzles going forward.
Fare thee well.
How? How does this work?
What would you have?
This is really, 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 really now falling into uncharted territory. I have no idea how this is all going to work. I still can't get over that. I just skipped the whole encounter, and I have no idea how. I have no idea how that happened. What does this mean? I don't have the crossblade. Hey, an enchantment. Or an enhancement. Nice. Good evening, gentlemen. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Good evening. Great time in the swamps, eh? I died, but did I get it? No, I didn't. I didn't even get it. What am I doing here? Okay, I don't know. I really don't know. So,
Your time.
I'm hoping that if I just enter the area again, then hopefully the game resets itself, because I should not. So the game is currently playing out the script or the code or whatever from the understanding that I've bypassed the encounter. So everything in there is, so I can talk to the guy, I can move forward, you know, they're all friendly because they're basically supposed to be friendly after you beat the encounter. But I haven't got the item. So I still have to do the encounter. Right. Task failed successfully. That's what I'm going to title this little nugget of an adventure. Okay. Here's hoping. Thank you. Just go aggressive. Just go aggressive. Go aggressive, go aggressive, go aggressive. Heal aggressively. Attack aggressively. Bonk. Bonk. Okay. This is basically a mini boss. We're gonna treat it like one.
By my soul, you will be cleansed.
Slow and steady. Slow and steady. We're gonna bank on those.
Keep pushing.
One of these.
And your brothers to support you now.
Boom. 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 Boom.
You will
And
become an abomination.
boom.
Lead to oblivion.
Boom. Nope. And we do know.
You
Boom. Boom. And that should be it. There we go.
Your rage is misplaced, horseman.
I sincerely doubt it, Bird.
Lucille. Here to finish the job your brother War began.
I have no idea what War did or did not do, nor do I care.
So, you're here to steal the souls of my fellow angels, then? You think I don't recognize a weapon of the Lord of the Hollows?
I serve none but the Council. I hunt the 7 deadly sins, at least those who remain. But another task consumes me. Betrayal by your glorious kingdom.
Oh, yes. Look upon my works, ye mighty, and laugh. We can hardly defend ourselves, let alone spare the energy to betray a great horse.
My steed, Rampage, was slaughtered by angelic weaponry before I could summon him to Earth. I will know why, and I will have blood.
Take me at my word. I have no love for the horsemen. Thanks to you, the apocalypse is at hand, and we... I have no knowledge of any conspiracy against you, or your mission on Earth.
Of his kind, Lucille is honorable.
Just because he doesn't know doesn't mean it's not happening.
As you can see, I've problems of my own. Perhaps we can strike a deal, horseman. Lately, I have seen my own forces ravaged, losing more and more every day. To my horror, I have learned that my brethren are being murdered by our nightmares made real. Abominations. Undead angels. Demons are also its target, taking them into the realm of the undead as well.
And who, in your estimation, is responsible?
The only force in the universe capable of such a heretical act is lust.
Lust? You're insane. I've crossed paths with lust before. They have no such power.
And what makes you think that the world as you've known it is the world we're now in? An unnamed demon is rumored to have bestowed upon lust the very power to take on the forces of heaven and hell. A spoiler in the apocalypse. Lust transforms angel and demon alike into the undead. Mindless things, bent only on violence and destruction.
And so if I eliminate lust, thus solving your dilemma, you will in turn provide something for me. Is that the deal you propose?
Indeed, if it be in my power. And to prove we mean no ill will towards you, horsemen. May this crossblade serve you well in your crusade against lust. Unchecked, their growing strength will doom us all.
Find out who tried to kill me. In exchange, I will force Lust to reveal the source of their power before I destroy them.
We have a pact.
If I discover you have in any way lied to me, you will wish it was one of my brothers tearing out your heart.
Salvation. So this is what we needed. So the reason we needed this is because if you recall that giant cargo box being held up by webs, so webs, we've learned in this game through experiences that they can be burned by the flame hollow, but obviously we can't reach that cargo box. We tried earlier, could not get to it. The way you get to it is basically with salvation. Salvation takes the power of the hollow you're using. So there, white glow, there, orange glow. So this gives us a ranged way to do the puzzles and the things, and just makes our life a little bit more easier. So it was very, very important that we got that. So I did have to come back and do all this, even though I did absolutely jailbreak the system. Let that be on the record. So yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff indeed. I've been going for quite a while. So I think this might be... Yeah, I think this might be a good place to stop.
We are the Forgotten Angels.
We are the Forgotten.
Our alliance is temporary, horseman.
An established, distinguished angel.
Look around us. This must be hell.
Just like myself.
We have a pact, horseman. May your vengeance on Lust.
Yeah, so there we go.
Swift and deadly.
It's a shame that I still had to kill one of the angels in order for them, like one of the champion angels, in order for them to be like, wait, hold on guys, she's cool. No, instead you had to lose one of your heavy hitters just to prove a point. So I think the last thing I want to do is I want to see what that enhancement was that we picked up earlier.
Oh, hello, Fury. You're looking radiant and flush with blood rage.
I have no time for you, demon.
No, you're a very busy horseman, with people to go and places to slay, I'm sure. But I was wondering if in your bard-worthy travels, you happened across an artifact, nothing special.
An artifact. What does it look like?
Well, it's a trinket, really, a novelty crafted by the birds. Sort of a cross with pointy edges and... I may have lied. It's not a trinket. But please cut me a break. The demon has to eat.
I found it. It's mine.
I'll pay you 1,000,000 souls for it.
Souls are your currency. Sharp objects are mine. No deal. However, you might be of service to me. Have you seen the undead angels and demons?
Ah, the unlife. Sadly, yes. Those who were once beyond mortality deserve better. Now, I have no lost love for the birds, but that's just wrong.
We're done then. If you hear anything, do let me know.
Does nothing shake you? Do you not feel any empathy, watching those who once loomed so large robbed of the very force they sought to control? Life.
Perhaps after I find out why they're trying to kill me, I'll make time to feel sorry for them.
My, she's cold. Intoxicating. What a hot-headed demon that is.
Very good.
Please, take your time.
So we'll head over to the Maker's Forge. Okay. And let's head over to Ulthane. The Black Hammer. Hello.
Welcome, horseman. Getting a mite crowded for all the humans you've sent my way. Let me boost that little trinket I gave you.
Oh! Rider's Mercy. Holy.
All right.
Okay,
see
let's
what
have a
I
look.
can do for you.
Havoc generated with this weapon. Evade invincibility window. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I really like the song that's in the Maker's Forge. Woodwind instruments have such a really nice tone. It's just calming. It's brilliant. Or a flute. I guess that's a flute. It sounds woodwind in nature, so I would assume it's that. If I'm wrong, please point it out. I'd love to educate myself on this stuff so I can listen to more. That'd be awesome. So we have no more essences of the Chosen. So can't really upgrade anything at this point. Don't think I'll ever use Salvation as a general weapon, so there's no point in upgrading that, I think. Maybe later. But we'll take that one as sort of like a play-by-ear type thing. But yeah. Cool. So we have Rider's Mercy. What does that do exactly? Rider's Mercy. Rider's Mercy. Rider's Mercy. It doesn't have a thingy-majiggy. It doesn't have a thing. So, can't tell. But that's alright. Bump, 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 bump. Bump, bump, bump. You know what? I might upgrade Salvation. This is a great way to just zone enemies and not be in any danger. Look at that. How much health are they at? Barely anything. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. This is what peak performance looks like. Peak performance is getting the job done as safely as possible. Is that not what we're seeing right now? Peak performance. Look at that. And not a single risk to my beautiful self. Humi! I found you, Humi. You were literally outside.
What is this?
You were literally outside of the tree. What? You didn't have to go anywhere. Now what? Is that it? Just secret Humi. That's all. Secret Humi. Nothing more. Okay. I can't say. Huh? I can't say it wasn't not worth it. But I also can't say it was worth it. It was mutually beneficial. I'll give it that. Mutually beneficial. To be fair, how the hell do you even get out there? You have to be a real mess about to find yourself over there. Across chasms. Just outside the tree. Well, I guess everybody has their own story. But for now, look at that, that's beautiful. Well, it was beautiful. The night sky here would be beautiful. But anyway, that's it. Finally, that's it, for real this time. That was part, I want to say 6. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, hey, it's alright. Part 6. Breaking the game. We met the angels, we traversed through the swamplands, and we're on our way to hunt Lust. In the next episode, we will fight Lust, and we will see what rewards that yields us, see if we can take down the hordes of the zombies, and yeah, see if we can finally start to make sense of all of this, and see if the angels really were plotting to kill us. So, I have been Seshto. This has been Fury, as well as Darksiders 3. You have been you, and until I see you for the next episode, take care and bye-bye.